Alright, my Superboss team, it's kind of dependent on characters that you have. Over time, I've been lucky enough to collect all these people, being a free-to-play player. I have Jet Tactician Shion. I have Alma, Iphi, Radias, and then I just recently got Eva, so I haven't really built her yet, and then Flamme again, or however you pronounce her name. I mispronounce lots of things, it's going to happen. The main reason I chose this team, Alma, her ability pierces barriers, which I have found to be tremendously helpful. So it doesn't matter if some Superboss has a 99 stacks of a barrier, she chews right through it. It's like it's not even there. Okay. Her grasta, power of agony, power of pain, and power of pain bow. Basically, as bosses have pain, she gets stronger. And then I have upgraded them. One has a bullseye upgrade, one has an MP consumption upgrade, and one has enhanced weak point damage upgrade. And that's it. Pretty much I read the guides, I read Miyazaki's website, all that, and power of pain, agony, poisons, they are a little bit better than the elemental ones. They're multiplicative. But in general, it seems like everyone seems to have a consensus that bullseye, MP consumption, and weak point damages are among the best choices, and that's what I did. Again, I'm a simple guy. I read what works, and so that's what I threw on. Because of this Superboss team's power, I was able to get a few Elpis weapons, so Alma has the bow and a power badge. So. Alter Shion, he has Miyaki's staff, and that is for the extra type attack. His grasta are similar. He has power of agony with bullseye, power of pain. He has a magical crit rate because I didn't have the MP consumption one, and then I don't have any more pain grastas, so I gave him a supreme power which just increases his type attack by 25%. So not the most perfect setup, but it seems to work pretty well. Iphi is basically just there to put pain and poison on all enemies. It never runs out, and it does reduce their power and intelligence for 3 turns, which is always helpful. So aside from that, really the third position could be anyone that puts pain and poison on the bosses. Her grasta, I gave her the almighty power gun and upgraded it so that it helps everyone with a gun attack, which, if you recall, Alma has a gun attack, so Iphi is actually boosting Alma's damage even more. I also just gave her 300 hit points, and then sound body, where everyone with a staff gets 300 extra hit points. So on this particular team, that also benefits Shion, Eva, and the Titan. Okay. Radius is an awesome tank. I did not realize how awesome she was when I got her. But she needs a lot of hit points to be awesome. So to do that, I got the illusion speed and maxed out it at level 60. So that way it gives an extra, I think it was like 500 or 1,000 hit points. She has the best bangle I can give her right now for defense. And then I gave her a 500 hit point badge. So she gets an extra 1,500 hit points just from her gear. She doesn't have much light, so that doesn't really help much. As far as grasta goes, the grasta are all designed to give her hit points. She has a continual regen that has a bonus of 300 hit points. She has Self-Healing Sword, which is upgraded just enough to give her health. And she has HP Restore, which is upgraded twice. It was upgraded, and then I upgraded it further for another 300 hit points. I did happen to have a Migblance Paladin grasta. Doesn't give her much. It gives her an extra 10 endurance and spirit, so if she ever attacks, yay, but she's not really the main attacker, so that part really doesn't matter. So she has over 7,000 health naturally right now. Okay. My backup characters, I don't often switch them in, usually just if someone dies, or if I need an extra magic zone setter. I'll sometimes cast Pain and Poison with Iphi, and then switch in Eva, because Iphi's job is done at that point. So that is my team. As far as sidekicks, I use a lowered ukulele with the Time Sprout. He can stack negative 50% intelligence and negative 50% speed on the bosses. And with the Time Sprout, basically, he can reduce type resistance as well, and so forth. So that is my Superboss team. So nothing super outrageous, fairly straightforward. Grastas are all pretty direct. If you can just collect Power of Pains, Power of Agonies, and upgrade them to 1 or 2 DPS people, that's really all I've needed so far. So, though I can't beat the super ultra mega bosses, so that is something kind of on my radar in the future. Thank you for listening.